be quite nice to add on to. So what I produced, I'm producing two things. I'm producing a 90-second edit that they would want me to have. That's something that they can put onto their story. And also a 3 to 4 minute documentary, obviously including interviews from them and obviously showing the course a bit more longer detail if future students who want to do the course would like to watch that. So this was the brief that Steve, the head of drama production, gave me. Obviously the film's been changed, but that's the list of things that he wants. Consider using a soundtrack to make it more engaging. Obviously the happy, upbeat music. The deadline is a bit, obviously the deadline's going to be the 22nd of May, I think. 22nd May is when I'm going to be screening it. And then, and obviously I need to contact them and discuss of interviews of which students are going to be doing it. So this is my proposal, my UAL proposal. Obviously I've just sort of briefly sort of explained what I'm doing, why am I doing this idea. Yeah. Deconstructions, I've picked 3 videos. I've picked the Calworth College video, the Truro Music and Performing Arts video, and the Falmouth BA Honours Drama Course University one. So we're going to skip this. So for the Calworth one, I actually really liked. I thought the music really helped suit it. The style of filming was really good. The use of drones obviously was very nice, especially indoors. And the editing was done quite smoothly. And it's really, I'm sort of going to base my video more off this because I think it flows a lot more, unlike the other two, which is a bit where the Truro one's more upbeat and faster and quicker, and then the Falmouth one's a little bit slower, but this one's sort of like in the middle, and I think Steve sort of watched this video and he sort of wants sort of a replica of the Calworth video, but just more focused on the performing arts one. This is the Truro one.
Do you love to perform and create, to act, sing, dance, make music, write songs or direct plays? If so, you can have a fulfilling career in music and performing arts, where no 2 days are the same. You can be an actor, a dancer, or a recording engineer. At Truro and Penwood College, we have the perfect course to suit you, whatever your age, ability, other life places, and state-of-the-art theatres, where you can develop your creativity and practical skills. You'll be mentored by tutors with decades of industry experience, giving you the confidence to thrive. You'll get the chance to perform in real venues across Cornwall, and you'll collaborate with fellow students and the wider artistic community, developing relationships that you'll carry through into the industry. You could gain an A-level in music technology, drama, or dance. You could study a BTEC diploma in music performance, or you could explore a new passion for performance through a part-time course in ballet, guitar, or Bollywood and Bhangra dance. And those are just a few examples. The choice is all yours. At the end of your course, you'll walk away with qualifications, specialist skills, and practical experience. You'll have everything you need to feel confident in your abilities, progress to higher education, specialist training such as drama schools or conservatoires, or find well-paid work in the UK's world-leading music and performing arts industries.
I really like all of the experiences that's come with the schools, and just meeting all the different people. It's really nice to just like see people who understand you in the sense of music. It's just like you all get each other instantly. For me, it's put me in a really good point of where I want to be in my music, starting off my career.
So when you're ready to take the next step, explore our range of music and performing arts courses. Once you've found the perfect fit, apply in just a couple of clicks. Or if you need some help, give us a call and speak to one of our friendly admissions team who will talk you through your options. We can't wait to welcome you to Truro and Penwood College.
I am doing nothing like what Truro did. I particularly did not like the style that they did. The only reason I really picked that video is because of the graphics, because they're very well known for their graphics. But I think they didn't really show enough of what they were promoting. I think just like a random shot of the floor with some lights on it was a bit rubbish. I also didn't really like how they used literally one interview throughout the whole thing, and that was it. They obviously had the technique of the voice of God, which I thought sort of took away the element of like trying to show like students' life, like what is it really like during this course? And that's what they really want for me to create, is to show what is it like being a student on this course. But I don't think that really showed enough of how like, I sort of just asked her like some basic questions like, oh, what are you gonna do? Like, oh, is this a good course or not? I don't think it really shows enough of what it's like to be a student on that course. I think what they were trying to really do is just show the facilities and what it's like. But that's what they're kind of competing against. This video, this course, is sort of what they're trying to compete against. Is they're trying to make people sort of go, oh, should I go to Truro and do the acting, or should I go to Callyworth and do the acting? And that's one of the main things I picked this one, is because, okay, this is a video I'm going to be competing against. Like, I've got to make sure people pick Callyworth rather than Truro. The next video I decided to do was Falmouth BA Honours. For two reasons. Because I think it'll be a bit more professional, since they've got, they also have Sony equipment there. But also, I really like the style, how they've done this, and how they didn't really show the interviews at all, but it still was really effective. It was quite an effective video.
I chose this course because I wanted something that was going to be more creative. I wanted to be able to make and to devise and to work in an environment that involved theatre and dance and physical theatre and stage and naturalism. Like, it encompasses everything, and that really appealed to me.
So I've had a lot of experience with theatre companies, and it feels more like an expansion of that, with study underpinning it to support you into getting a degree, rather than going and doing a course where you will be taught something and then regurgitate it. It's much more like you experience it and you live it.
The course is ridiculously fun and enjoyable. It's the reason I get up in the morning. It's the reason I moved really far away from home. It's what I want to do for the rest of my life. So yeah, it's very fun.
The relationships with the lecturers is really organic. They see you as one-to-one, and they have this huge breadth of knowledge.
Yeah, they're incredibly engaging, and you can feel the creative energy and the experience, and how important it is to them to teach. And yeah, it makes me really happy to see that passion that goes into the teaching.
And that passion comes into what we're doing, and it's difficult not to get passionate about something when you've got somebody who's so passionate about it talking to you and teaching it.
And what's amazing is they genuinely love teaching it. They really do love sharing these skills, and that's what's amazing, because you feel like you're so lucky to have these amazing people who've done endless amount of shows, films, or projects being with you, giving you their full attention.
There's a humongous amount of collaboration across the courses. It's a big part of the ecology and the culture that we've built here.
It's a really friendly environment. You can walk around and you don't feel like you're being judged by anyone. Everybody's kind of here for the same thing, and everybody's wanting to do their best, which is just such a nice environment to work in.
Whenever I walk into a master, you do feel that feeling of like just an exuberance and creativity, and it makes you feel like, wow, I'm ready to work.
We have loads of studio space. We have sprung floors, normal floors. We can rig our own lights. We can create our own sets. We can go outside and rehearse. We've got music studios that we have access to, a whole prop cupboard full of stuff that we can use if we want to.
We get trained on all of the equipment. We get trained with how to use all of the microphones. We get trained how to use lights, how to rig them all up. So we're not going to go into kind of a place in the future and kind of have no idea what's going on. We'll be able to go in there and apply what we've learned from our course, which I think is really, really valuable.
Day-to-day life for me is just constantly thinking about theatre. That's what I never thought I would be like that. I thought I would have come to university and have a personal life. It's kind of gone the other way of like, I have just been so obsessed with what I've been taught, what I've been given, and so every day I'm waking up and I'm excited to come in, site to get started.
An average day isn't really something you get at Farnham. We're with these different people, and everybody's from like such different places in the world, and they're all kind of coming together, and everybody's got such amazing ideas, and everybody's so creative. You can't have an average day, it's like impossible.
I think it's got everything you at making a name for yourself in the industry, or at least making somewhat of a career out for yourself. It gives you everything you need.
I think that's the key thing. If you're passionate, then you'll fly here. You'll be given wings to kind of take off, and I've never felt more secure in my talent, my craft, and myself than I do now.
Did it go? Okay. So obviously, the filming BA Honours Theatre performance is basically the one I'm going to try and replicate, because I like how they've really done the style of it. I think I'm still going to add footage of my interviews, but I still think without the interviews it was really effective, because what they did is they just sort of showed that person acting, but then had their voiceovers, such as like Truro had the voiceover of God, but it was actually the interviews. And I think the students went into a lot more depth about the course, and then obviously what is the course like obviously what facilities have they got, unlike Truro where they were just showing off their facilities on camera and they just gave out really blunt answers, but these answers were a lot more in detailed and sort of give the person like sort of a feel like, oh, okay, this is what I'm getting into. The cinematics of it, I really like how they shot this a lot. I think they obviously focused it on one person, and they used a lot of the effect of like autofocus. So obviously the shot where they did try and find it now. No, I have to use this. Where they
I chose
this shot. So obviously where they did the focus, where they focused in on the teacher and then out, that is something I'm definitely going to try and recreate. I really liked that. I think it gives quite a dramatic feel. Also why I picked this one is because basically theatre and performance is just basically, this is the university course that is equivalent to the college course. It's basically the same, but just going up another level. So looking at something that's quite similar to this is the best thing to do, so I know like what do I need to capture. I also like how they captured the show, which is obviously I'm planning on doing, but I liked how they kind of had the wide shots and then the time lapses when they were moving stuff. I didn't like how you could see the cameraman in it. That was quite obvious, but I liked how we got really immersed into the performance and stuff. He was moving around with them. He was kind of just sat in the chairs though, but they were moving the chairs and he was really getting into it, and that is something I'm going to try and do, kind of go round, sort of like spin around, almost shoot towards the audience with them with the lights in the background, which would be really, really nice. Gonna get out this now. So obviously the start